Hello and welcome, listeners, to podcast number 23. Today is January 2nd, 2020, and this podcast is called Getting My Workspace Ready. Ooh, exciting. So out back in the garage, I'm trying to do my extreme stuff. However, I do not have a good table to do it on. So, I had to move the patio table in there because it's metal and hopefully it won't catch on fire if anything hits it. And it's not very nice looking, so I don't think anyone will mind if it gets damaged here or there. At this stage of getting the table ready, I am currently removing all the ice and snow off it. I have found it very difficult getting all the ice and snow off because it's all a one frozen chunk, and I've had to hit it with an axe. Well, not like hit it, but scrape it, which didn't really go. Well, I got the top layer off with the axe, and that was alright, but however, underneath that is just ice. Like ice. Like, you wouldn't believe. Like, from here to there filled with ice. Here being where I'm sitting to where the wall is. And that got through some, but after I gave up with the axe, I moved over to a chisel, and that worked pretty good. However, it was scratching the table. So I stopped that and moved on to ice salts. I chose to use the ice salts because when you put it on sidewalks and roads to get rid of ice, I thought it would do the same on the table, but only time would tell, because then we'll see what happens if it's just a big puddle or what. But after the table has been taken care of, the door, the ones you walk through to get in, it needs a new deadbolt because the ones we currently have, we don't have a key, and there's been things stolen out of the garage, and if I were to leave anything out there by accident overnight, I don't want to have it stolen. So probably tomorrow or the next day, I might go up to Home Depot to purchase a deadbolt. I need one that is cheap because I don't have much money to spend, and also I'm going to tell someone if I change it because they'll probably think, oh no, something's going on, we have to get a key for that to change it. And if he goes out to the garage and is locked and then he can't get in, he'll be upset. So I don't want that. So I'm going to do what I can to tell him. And yeah, then once the table and deadbolt are taken care of, the third thing is I would like one of those lights that you can hang from anywhere, because the only few lights in there aren't very nice. They're not at full blast. So I must get that so I can see what I'm doing. I think a good one would be one you hang from the ceilings, and with that you can point that in any direction you want, so you can see wherever. Do you know of anyone? Do you know people who have ever done work in the dark somewhere? It's just no fun and dangerous. You can't see where your blade or where your stuff is going, so you could get cut, and you got no sense of where things are. So that's why we need a light for more control. Then the last thing I think I could use at the moment, but this is the last option, last after everything else, would be some sort of wood stove to keep it warm during the winter, because it's not a heated garage, and when I'm out there in the winter, it's sure cold. And I don't like being cold. I mean, I can put on shirts and, what else, and gloves and whatnot to bundle up, but I like to be warm. And, without all those layers, it's just easier to move, so. Although, I'm pretty sure when you're working with tools and whatnot and you got them all running, it's warmer and your adrenaline's pumping. So, yeah. It's not warm. Well, it's warmer, but not warmer like inside your house, but warm enough so you aren't cold. I was looking on the internet for used fireplaces, but the only one that's cheap is up by Smoky Lake. So I just stick with what I got for right now, and then I think I'll be better. But anyhow, that's what I could use in my workspace, and what are the things I'm doing right now to make it more pleasant. And as for any more of this podcast or anything else I think I could improve in there, no. So, I guess that's it for now. Hope you listen next time. Toodaloo!